everyone, it's Lars here, driving cars with Lars. Here today I thought I would go through the 12-inch screen and really kind of go into thorough detail as to what you can all do. So let's have a look here. And here you can see we're just on the climate, but let's go over here to the media, and then you'll be able to select the modes over here depending on if you have Bluetooth, auxiliary, AM and FM, and satellite radio there as well. So if you just go select source, you can go to Sirius XM, and you would have seen that what popped up there was a CD and things like that. A lot of nice little things inside of here that you can do. You can get notified on a particular artist or a song that you really like, and then if you're not on that channel, you get alerted as to when that song comes on for you. Obviously you can search, and then you can just say what it is that you want to say by searching it, if it's country, if it's hip-hop, or if it's rock and roll. And then down here are your different options for the listeners and stuff like that, depending on what your settings are, and you can manage all those kind of things inside of here. And then at the very bottom, this is another spot for favorites, and you can change the channel here. You can also change the channel with turning this little knob over here, and then it gives you a little nice picture display talking about the song, who it is, and things like that you will be able to have. And then of course you have your preset channels at the top. If you like a particular channel, you just hold it down and then it switches to that there for you. So that's just what you saw there. You can also do rewind and fast forward and pause in live music if you want. You have that option there as well. It's a nice little feature if you kind of were listening to a show, or maybe something like that you wanted to rewind and kind of listen to what they said. And if you go into your controls, then you'll be able to see that you have your heated seats, your cooling seats, and heated steering wheel. Your mirror dimmer, you can turn that on and off. You can also get up your backup camera, and obviously right now we're in park, but you can access the backup camera while you're driving as well. So if you're hooked up with a trailer or utility trailer, you can kind of see what is going on back there. And then if you're here, you can also bring up the surround round camera. So over here at the left, it kind of gives you an idea as to where it is. And then here it's showing you on the second screen just a different angle. You can widen that angle, so now you got a wider view. It kind of gives you more detail there for you if you want that angle. Then you got your front camera for the wide view, the more narrow one, and then back to the tailgate there as well. Sort of kind of similar as the first one that you saw. Then we close out of here, and then you got your climate inside of here. Obviously you can change the temperature up and down. All it is, if depending on where you want the heat or the cool to come out of, you have that adjustment. And then the sides here, you got your fan, but you also have it down here so that if you're if you're not in this screen, you can, like I said, you can turn the fan up or down just over on the side here. Pretty straightforward. And then you also have your modes, and then the modes are the same thing as in the climate. So this is where you can kind of change it to where you would like to have it, sort of kind of your preferences. And then you got your up and down for your hot and cold driver, passenger side, and over here you got your front and rear AC and circulation in there as well. Then you got your apps at the bottom. Obviously we're different. Not all of them are going to be accessible at the bottom. Some of the things you can do is you can change them. So if you wanted to have this round camera, backup camera, you just hold it down and then you drag it to where you want it, which one you would like to switch it out with. So if you just did it that way, now you can see your backup cameras down here. You're still going to have it in the app so that you can change them out however you want it. The next screen is more apps for you. More of like your way to activate your services so you can remotely start your truck. Also your settings and customize your truck and how you want to have it set up. Then in nav, obviously it's pretty straightforward, your GPS, and then of course you can just type it in and search it or go to where to, and then you can enter in those informations of where it is that you like to go to. Then you got your phone. This is where you can pair it all up for you. And you can do up to 12 different devices now. So if you got multiple devices, you can definitely go ahead and do lots of that kind of stuff there. And just to go back into up here in the home button, just another little feature. You saw how it kind of broke the screen in half. Now it's got your GPS up this part, and then you got your climate here. You can hit this little arrow and it will switch. So now it just brings the climate up here. Now it's brought your nav down here. You can close it, and then you can have these other options at the bottom screen, so that you don't have to have the big large screen if you don't. You can split it up in however way you like it. That's kind of a nice little feature, just to have not one big climate, like for instance like you would see here, but like how to access that again, hit the little home button at the top, and then they'll split the screen for you instantly, and then you can still touch it here. And they've made it super easy and convenient for you to simplify it, I guess is what the better word is to use. But yeah, I just thought I would take some time to kind of go through that with you. If you got any comments that you wanted to get more info, just go right ahead and ask. Otherwise, again, thanks for watching, and hope this helps people out.